Collection Connection. I'm Nate the Great.
I'm not a spoiler.
Dave Tigerman Smith.
And we're going to be doing our new line Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles review today. We have some loose figures as well as some of the carded figures.
These are actually really awesome that they actually came out with these. These are the Ninja Turtles from the classic comic book. As you can see, no bright colors, no purple, no orange, no blue. All red.
All red originals. So,
now I just want to say this is probably the first time in a toy line in at least a while that they actually paid a lot of tribute to the roots of the characters. These are the Ninja Turtles, not that you see on TV, the movies, or anything. Old school comic book. Now they actually released them exactly how they looked, which to me is amazing.
It's iconic. It kept the long necks,
yeah,
the original red bandanas. So I'm going to pull some of these up a little bit closer so you can take a look at them.
That right there is the Raphael.
Great bubble. Great packaging. Got the art in the back.
And one thing that you notice on these figures that all the other figures don't have, these ones have tails. That one's the Michelangelo. I think just the detail in everything in that figure is just amazing.
You can see the tail down inside. Donatello.
That's my personal favorite.
Leonardo.
Lastly, Leonardo.
My favorite.
Miles' favorite. And my favorite really goes back and forth. My favorite goes back and forth between Michelangelo and Raphael. I like Michelangelo for the comic relief.
Because he's the party dude.
He's the party dude, Cowabunga, Booyakasha.
And Raphael has attitude.
Raphael has attitude, and he can kick everybody else's butt. He's the toughest turtle, so, you know, it depends on if I'm feeling like kicking butt or feeling like being a wise guy.
Yeah.
You know, it varies on which turtle I care about. So, taking a look at the line of the loose figures, they really vary depending on which figure you get. The articulation on some of them is good, and some of them is not. The articulation on the actual new line of turtles, and this is the Nickelodeon toy line. These aren't the comic book releases that we showed in the package. But as you can see, these you've got a shoulder joint, a wrist joint, an elbow joint that both bends and turns. You have hip and knee joints. Head is on a ball and socket, so you have some, you know, side to side as well as up and down motion. And you know, all of the actual turtles have great articulation, and some of the villains do as well. But some of the villains' articulation is a little bit disappointing, to say the least. Let's go with the good ones. Shredder, the same articulation as their turtles. It's totally awesome. He's got all his knives and gadgets and gizmos on his armor and his classic awesome helmet. Let's see. The neutralizer. Go ahead, Miles. What do you think?
I think he's kind of cool, and do you see this part? It's a knife.
Oh, so he's got a holster for a knife.
A hidden blade, if you will.
Hidden blade, yes. How about his articulation points?
His feet.
Here, go up here a little bit and try to.
His legs are not really good. His legs are kind of good.
Yeah, he's got the hip rotation. He can kick and, you know, wiggle, but he doesn't have any knee articulation. The arms are on a ball and socket, so he can move around, but he doesn't look like he has any elbow joints.
But the lack of articulation really promotes more imagination with them.
This is true.
You know what I mean? If you throw a kid a figure with 89 points of articulation, yeah, it's gonna look cool on a shelf, but when he's playing with it, the imagination.
There's something else that can break too.
Yeah, exactly. The thing I love about the Turtle toy line, the price point. These are probably some of the few toys in the toy aisle you can find for under $10.
Absolutely, under $10, and a great selection of characters to choose
wide
from.
variety. Almost everyone in the show is in the toy line, which is actually how I found out about these classic comic book figures. Because me and Nate, when we go to the store, we look for, what figure doesn't Miles have? What one does it have?
We got, Miles. We've made it a point to try to help Miles get the entire turtle line. Something he's passionate about.
And that's why I went ahead and picked him up.
Total surprise.
A Tiger Claw.
Thank you.
How awesome is that?
Right?
Have you even seen that one yet? Yeah, Tiger Claw. Right now, Tiger Claw is the hardest to find figure. So thanks a lot, Dave.
Oh, I saw him, and had to text Nate, be like, "Hey, did you guys find a Tiger Claw yet?" He's like, "Nope."
How cool is that? Let me see. So it looks like Tiger Claw's got knee articulation. He's missed his tail, got chopped off like in the show. He's got a tail stump. He's got holsters for his guns. Looks like he's got good shoulder articulation and neck articulation. I'm going to bring it up and show it a little bit closer.
Tiger Claw from the Tiger Man.
Tiger Claw here from Tiger Man. Awesome. And we have most of the line. The ones that we don't have from the line currently, the ones that we currently are missing from the toy line are, let's see, the Kirby Bat, which doesn't really have that much articulation.
No.
The Cockroach Terminator, which is out there. I'm going to get them all anyways, just for the sake of having them.
And Robot's Foot Soldier.
Yeah, they have a new foot soldier that has many arms on him.
I'm really a fan of the LARPing Turtles.
The LARPing Turtles is cool.
Those are actually really cool from one episode.
One episode.
That throws you back to the original toy line where they made a figure out of anything.
And that's true. At least they had the LARPing guys on the episode, because so many times in the real Ghostbuster line, and a lot of other classic 80s lines, they would just reintroduce the figures and put them in some kind of slime gear. Or some kind of crazy other gear. And it's like, where did this come from? Who wants this? But with the LARPing figures, it was on the show. So you're like, hey, there's that elf Michelangelo. So it makes sense.
Not, hey, when did Raphael play basketball?
Totally makes sense. So are you stoked about that one, Miles?
Kind of.
Kind of? Just kind of?
Okay, 50%.
50%?
Why 50%?
You don't have Tiger Claw. I bet you let him get some.
90.
You want to open
90%
them?
now.
You want to open them? Yeah, let's see. So we'll do the unboxing. Now here's one of my favorites. While he's doing that,
Dexter Stockboy.
Baxter Stockman, aka Dexter Stockboy. This guy has got it's first of all, it's a big creature. It's got the grasping, rotating claws, elbow and shoulder articulation, foot and knee, hip, and waist articulation. You can put them in a lot of different positions. So as far as articulation goes, this is a great one. They also have mini sets. Like this kit came with a bunch of the Mousers.
They also have the baby Ninja Turtles.
They have the baby Ninja Turtles. They come 2 per pack. And Mutagen Man.
Which was actually a throwback from the old toy, the Mutagen Man.
Absolutely. And he still had the cartoon story to back him up.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. And this is one of my favorites. A tribute to the movie Alien and Aliens, which, as you may or may not know, is one of my favorites. The Squirrelinoids. So, they've got the little piece that comes out of the mouth, and it's got basically the shape of Alien and Aliens. So awesome. And then we'll have the little booklet and the show. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle new show is so awesome. Alright, we'll save this one. And each comes with a little little brochure that
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'd never opened one before, so I never as the whole checklist like they used to with all the other figures.
You know, we've got a couple of big ones too. Go ahead and take a look at the figures. Also, they've got this larger line with the shells that open. We've got Michelangelo and Leonardo here. I don't know if you've seen these ones yet.
Oh, I have. That's right.
And they've got the shells that open, carry the different weapons inside. And they've got the same, basically the same mold as the smaller figures, but with the opening shells. So, you know, there's a lot of cool things going on with this line. So let's take Tiger Claw to the camera. Awesome. Okay, so Tiger Claw has got the guns that he can holster and hold on each side. It's got the tail stump, good hip articulation and knee articulation. This is going to be a great toy to play with. Shoulders, head, and the guns. The guns are awesome. You can put those in the holsters. And he's one of the few that has guns, as well as a jetpack, so he can fly around and be a menace to the turtles. See that? How cool is that? Okay, so a great toy line inspired by a really good animated show that's going on currently. So, you know, this is one of the things that this is Miles' collection. You know, both Dave and I are having a collection of the classic comic ones that we're going to keep carded.
Keep carded, keep nice, keep display
as well, you know, like I have with the G.I. Joes and some of the Marvel Universe toys. So let us know what you think about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. If you like it better than the old line, or the I like these figures better than the original line. And that's hard for me to say because I'm such a classics guy.
I think it's apples and oranges.
Oh yeah, that's true. Who do you like better, Mom or Dad?
Mom. I'm kidding, Dad.
So, you know, let us know what you think, and let us know if there's anything that you would like to see from the line, you know, good or bad. So, you know, once again, thanks for watching the Collection Connection. I'm Nate the Great.
I'm not a spoiler.
Dave Tigerman Smith.
And we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Don't forget to subscribe.
Share.
Like.
Comment.
Right down below. And we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Another one bites the dust.